Anirudh, the AIR 6 in 2022 IPMAT examination.
Board's time, I prepared specifically for board and didn't think about IPMAT itself. AceIPM helped me immensely throughout my IPMAT preparation journey. The AceMocks are very relevant for the IPMAT exam. It is slightly more difficult than the actual exam, but then that helps you prepare for any kind of question that might come up in the actual exam which hasn't come up in previous years.
So hello everyone, I hope you guys are doing fine. I am Abdul Samad Khan, a second year IPM student at IIM Indore. The 2022 batch of IPM is here on campus and it's really great to see all these new fresh faces. So today I have with me Anirudh. He is from Bangalore and he was the AIR 6 in the IPMAT 2022 examination, and today we'll be talking to him about his IPM preparation journey and what all strategies did he use, and in the end any special tips that he'd like to share with you guys. So hello Anirudh, can you briefly introduce yourself, tell us something about your background, the stream that you had in 12th, and your academic scores, and anything that you'd like to share.
Firstly, Samad, thank you so much for such a lovely introduction and for giving me this opportunity to share my story with all of you. I'm Anirudh, I'm from Bangalore and I took science in 11th and 12th. Initially, I was preparing for engineering entrance exams like JEE, but then once I got to know about this course, I researched a bit more about it and really liked the curriculum and environment offered over here. So I decided to prepare for this, and that's how I came in touch with AceIPM.
So Anirudh, it's been a week since you've been here. Are you liking it here? Do you like the campus? How's your campus life going?
I really love the campus over here. It's beautiful and serene. There is lush greenery everywhere. One flip side is there are going to be insects in your room, so if you can put up with that, I think anyone will thoroughly enjoy the stay over here.
So now let's move ahead to your IPMAT preparation journey. So how much time did it take for you to prepare for IPMAT, and when did you start your IPMAT preparation?
Started my IPMAT preparation around 3-4 months before the IPMAT exam in April, but the IPMAT exam was held in July, and due to that I could also manage my boards effectively because boards were held in May and June, and during the boards time I prepared specifically for board and didn't think about IPMAT itself, but as soon as board got over I switched gears and prepared only for IPMAT, so I had ample time to prepare satisfactorily for both.
So how was your experience with AceIPM, and how did AceIPM help you throughout your entire IPMAT preparation journey?
AceIPM helped me a lot throughout my IPMAT preparation journey. The mentorship was really great. I could reach out to my mentor Swapnil Bhaiya whenever I want, and he would reply fairly quickly. For academic as well as non-academic queries, I went to him only.
So what was your section-wise strategy for verbal ability and quants?
For verbal specifically, I didn't prepare much because I have spoken English all my life, but I did take quite a few mocks and sectional mocks as well for English and tried to adapt to the pattern of this particular exam.
Okay, so what was your paper attempting strategy? Not just the mocks but also the real exam. How did you go about attempting the paper when you looked at it for the first time?
I followed Swapnil Bhaiya's round strategy, and what I would do is in the first round I would skim through the paper, pick out very easy questions and solve it immediately. Then in the next round I would go through the paper again and see if there are any questions which are slightly more lengthy but I am capable of solving, and then tackle them. If I had any time left, I would then go through the paper again and try to solve the difficult questions which I didn't get in the previous rounds.
So Anirudh also got enrolled in the AceMocks.
AceIPM helped me immensely throughout my IPMAT preparation journey. The AceMocks are very relevant for the IPMAT exam. It is slightly more difficult than the actual exam, but then that helps you prepare for any kind of question that might come up in the actual exam which hasn't come up in previous years.
So can you tell us what was the total number of mocks that you gave, and how did you go about analyzing your mocks?
I gave around 10 or 11 AceMocks overall, and I would analyze each mock either immediately after I took the exam or the next day, and I would mainly try to resolve any of the questions which I didn't get, either due to lack of concept clarity or due to lack of time in the exam. If I felt I didn't know how to approach the problem itself after seeing the solution, I would go back and see the lectures on AceIPM and try to relearn the concept again.
So what was your best and what was your worst mock score? And whenever you used to get all these low scores, how did you cope with it and how did you recover in the next mock?
I think my lowest mock score was 180 and highest was 225. I specifically didn't focus on the marks per se, but I focused more on the rank. If I felt my rank was up there, then I was satisfied, because if it was a difficult paper, then everyone will be scoring lower.
So Anirudh, can you tell us something about your interview experience? Because interview plays a very important role in your overall composite score, and interviews are unpredictable at times. So how did your interview go?
I prepared for my interview for around 3 or 4 days and tried to prepare for any kind of question that can be asked in the interview, and I also gave 3 mocks from AceIPM mock interviews. In the actual interview, I tried to talk about my interests and move the interview in that direction. So I specifically told that I am interested in geopolitics and military history, and he ended up asking the interviewer ended up asking few questions on that, and they were very easy, and that set the tone for the rest of the interview.
So Anirudh, you also gave JEE, right? So do you think your JEE preparation was enough for your IPMAT, or was there something else that helped you ace the exam?
I think JEE preparation is more than enough for quant section at least. Anyone who is from JEE background won't need to prepare specifically for quants. Maybe they'll need to take a few mocks and improve their problem solving speed, but concept wise they will probably know almost everything which will be asked in quant section.
So you also mentioned, Anirudh, that you gave various other engineering entrance exams, right? So what all other exams did you give apart from IPMAT, and what were your ranks in those?
Like I said, I was preparing for engineering entrance exams before, up till 12th. So I gave NTSC and KVPY and cleared both. In KVPY, I had a all India rank of 744. Then in JEE mains, I got a rank of 24,000, but in JEE advanced, I got a rank of 5,000.
So at last, would you like to share any important tips for the future IPMAT aspirants who are watching this video?
So I would say, firstly, be consistent. Don't take on too much backlog. Also, don't fret too much about the marks you get in mocks, because I ended up scoring more in my actual exam than in any of the mocks.
Well, thank you so much, Anirudh, for joining us today and sharing your insights on the exam. It was great talking to you today.
Thank you so much for having me here and allowing me to share my story with others.
So that was Anirudh, the AIR 6 in 2022 IPMAT examination. I hope you guys liked the interview and took some notes from it. Yep, that's it for today. See you in the next video. Till then, bye-bye.
So finally, how do you get started? So you can just head over to our website aceipm.com, book a free counseling session, and you will be in touch with one of the IPM students who's going to guide you about IPM as well as the preparation course that we have. After that, just go through our demo modules, see what is it that we offer, what is it that others offer, evaluate your decision, and then see what makes most sense for you, and then make an informed decision for joining the course. And if in case you make the decision of joining us up, I'd see you on the other side. I wish you all the best for your IPMAT preparation, and thank you so much. All the very best. Stay safe, take care, and goodbye.